Ho, ho, ho! Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, everyone! Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas, everyone, and Happy Holidays! So, this video is basically a Christmas card from me to you all, my subscribers, to people just stumbling upon this video. Merry Christmas, everybody! We survived. We're almost done with 2020, everyone. We're almost there. We can get done with 2020 and the absolute nightmare horror show that it was, and we can focus on 2021, which hopefully will be a much better year. And although 2020 was a really terrible year, 2020 as far as video games, I thought was actually pretty good. And I thought, as for the channel and the content on it, I thought it was a pretty good year as well. I released what is easily, in my opinion, the work I am the most proud of in the 7-year history of this channel, which is the Final Fantasy VII analysis video. And thank you to everyone who watched it, thank you to everyone who commented on it, thank you to everyone who's given me positive feedback, even constructive criticism, which I think is great. I just appreciate the people that watched it. The reason that video came about is, one, because Final Fantasy VII Remake was, considering my taste in games and what I like to cover on the channel, it was a big game. And two, when I look back on my coverage of Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself. And although I made a lot of videos about Kingdom Hearts 3 and I talked about it exhaustively on the channel, I'm still not... I regret not doing an analysis of it like what I did with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I wish I had done a feature-length, big analysis of Kingdom Hearts 3 like I did with Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I thought to myself, I need to do this. Now, if not for Kingdom Hearts 3, I need to do this for Final Fantasy VII Remake. And I've always admired people that are able to make these feature-length video essays about a video game or a topic or a series of games, and I've always wondered if I had it in me to do something like that. I kind of did a little bit of practice with some of the more highly edited videos I've done on the channel, but I've never before actually done anything that was the length of like a full movie. And I wanted to really push myself and do that for Final Fantasy VII Remake because I thought the game deserved it in the end. So, when I look at the thumbnail for that video, the analysis video, and see how long it is, I'm honestly amazed that it's surreal looking at it and thinking, I made that. And not in like a boastful kind of like, yeah, that's my shit, I made that. That's like, wow, I can't believe I actually did that. That's astonishing considering how much of a procrastinator I am usually. So that was amazing. If you haven't checked out the video yet, please do. It's if there's any video on this channel that I am the most proud of that I'd like you all to remember me by, it's that one. It's none of the old rants, because I know that's why I know that's why at least a lot of you subscribe to the channel for the rants. But if there's one video that I'm very proud of the most, it is the Final Fantasy VII analysis video. And I enjoyed doing that so much that I actually have kind of been structuring some of my more recent videos around that idea of these, obviously not as long, anywhere near as long, or even half the length as the analysis, but something more highly edited, maybe more bite-sized things. Like the more recent stuff that I like the Sackboy video and the Demon Souls video, because I really enjoy making these smaller but more highly edited videos. I have such a great time cobbling everything together and then editing it and then having it come out as this like tightly paced thing. I really enjoy doing that. Don't worry, the longer, more rambly, unscripted stuff isn't going away. Video games where it will get the highly edited treatment versus the more unscripted, rambly nature stuff is going to be on a case-by-case basis. I just didn't really feel like doing a long, rambly thing about Sackboy or Demon Souls. I had very, very small points to make about those, but I wanted it made more concisely instead of just babbling on and on. But for something like Cyberpunk 2077, which I'll get to in a sec, something like maybe a different game that's just like enormous, that has a lot of things to cover. I prefer doing the longer, more rambly, unscripted stuff. And even those aren't entirely unscripted. I have notes. I have to make notes, which is what I'm currently doing with the Cyberpunk 2077 video. This is the one that's not going to be about CDPR and their shady bullshit. This is going to be about the game itself, because I finished it at the time of recording this, which is, this is coming out on Christmas Day, so it's about 2 days before Christmas, the 23rd. I finished it last night, and I have thoughts on the game, obviously, but I need time to kind of gather my thoughts, form them into a coherent thing, and then jot them down on my notes and make the video and do the whole process for that. So don't expect the Cyberpunk video to come out until January. I'm sorry if you were all looking forward to it by the end of the year. That's not going to happen. It's going to be coming out early next month. Same with the Cream of the Crop 2020 video, which I haven't even begun to work on that yet. Usually throughout the year, I kind of write down notes for video games that are shoo-ins for Cream of the Crop for the year. It's what I've done for the last couple of years because it saves me time at the end of the year. For whatever reason, I haven't been doing that at all this year, so I need to start from scratch and really get down to the nitty-gritty and put in like very concise ways what I feel about the games how I feel about the games that are going to be on that list. So Cream of the Crop 2020 is more than likely going to be the video that follows Cyberpunk 2077, the thoughts on that. That's probably not going to come out until late January, early February, because I am still going through a couple games that are possible contenders for the list. The big one right now that I'm still going through is Yakuza 7, because that game is insanely massive, and I was juggling that with Demon's Souls, Sackboy, Spider-Man, Cyberpunk, Melody of Memory, oh my god, just all these games. It's an overwhelming amount of games. So I'm currently have most of my priorities set right now on finishing Yakuza 7, and I'm taking my time with it. I don't want to rush through it. I want to play it all. I want to experience it all. And the way it's going right now, that is going to place very high on the Cream of the Crop list. That is a game that I absolutely love so far. So I'm looking forward to continuing it. Be warned, Cream of the Crop 2020 might be a more divisive one than usual because of a certain game that will absolutely be on it that a lot of people have very strong opinions on. Hint, hint, it rhymes with the past of Gus. Dart Foo. Yeah. Yeah, that's a very subtle hint as to what it is. So, yeah. Alrighty, so Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. And I hope this video finds you all in good health. And as always, I'm Razorblade Mango. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you all next year. Bye!